Hello, my name is Enrique McIntosh, and welcome to my presentation on preterite verbs featuring Paulo Costanzo because his name starts with a P. Let's begin. So first we have a preterite description. The preterite refers to when something happened or when the action has passed or is complete. It is one of the many forms of the past tense in the Spanish language. So first we have preterite AR verbs. For the preterite AR verbs, you drop the AR infinitive ending and you add the preterite ending on. So we have the forms here. We start with A, and then aste, O, amos, aron. We skip the Vosotros version because we're not focusing on that at this level. They typically only use that in Spain, so we'll cover that in Spanish 3. Our example word is trabajar. We have the conjugated forms are trabaje, trabajaste, trabajó, trabajamos, and trabajaron. Next we have preterite ER and IR verbs. So for the preterite ER and IR verbs, we drop the ER-IR infinitive ending and you add the preterite ending to it. So our conjugation chart for the ER-IR verbs will be E, which is just an I with a tilde, iste, I-S-T-E, EO, I-O, emos, I-M-O-S, and ieron, I-E-R-O-N. The example verb that I've chosen is vivir, to live. We have vivi, tilde on the I, viviste, vivio, vivimos, vivieron. Next we go into ir, which means to go, which is a little bit different than the other preterite verbs in that the entire word itself changes. This is the same as ser. They both go to forms of fui, fui being the yo form. We then go to fuiste, F-U-I-S-T-E, and then fue, F-U-E, fuimos, F-U-I-M-O-S, and fueron, F-U-E-R-O-N. So an example sentence would be fui al bosque hoy. That means I went to the woods today. Next we have the preterite J verbs. Now these are a special type of verb in the preterite tense. There are 4 of them, only 4. There's decir, traer, conducir, and traducir. So for these 4 verbs, what we're going to do is replace the endings with actually some J endings. This is so that it sounds more natural with the language. It doesn't sound like you're changing the word too much. First, we start with J-E, J. We have histe, J-I-S-T-E, and then J-O, and then J-I-M-O-S, and J-E-R-O-N. So, for example, the same rule applies to all of these. If we use traer, for example, we have traje, trajiste, trajo, trajimos, and trajeron. Next, we have the conditional form. So, the conditional form for this is for something happening under a would condition, so like would do something. We have to keep the infinitive endings and add the conditional endings. So the conditional endings are ia, which is an I with a tilde and an A, ias, which is I with a tilde, A-S, ia again, same way, iamos, and ian. So using bailar as our example, we have bailaria, bailarias, bailaria again. This is exactly the same for both of these forms, bailariamos and bailarian. And this concludes everything we will be learning about in this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video covering the other past tenses in Spanish.